So I take the freeway to get to work. And when I come home, obviously I take the freeway and there's the off-ramp, there's a light at the end of the off-ramp, and I have to make a left to go under the overpass to go home. And on that corner, there's always like some homeless guy standing on the corner, which I typically ignore because I feel weird about giving money when I'm strapped into my car. Like I could feel like they could jack me or, I don't know, take all my money or something. And so I usually ignore them. This one day I exit the off-ramp and there's 4 or 5 cars in front of me. So from me to like the middle of this room, it's a red light and a monster truck pulls up behind me. And this person in this monster truck is just revving their engine. And I'm feeling this vibration going through my vehicle and I'm starting to panic. And I'm thinking in my mind, monster madness! The light turns green, and he just runs us all over. So I've got this weird anxiety going on. I'm thinking, man, if this turns green, we better start moving because this guy is ready to go. And just constantly revving like, what are you doing, douchebag? Anyways, I have this Ziploc bag full of carrots left over from lunch that I'm scarfing down like my last supper. I looked up to see expecting to see some homeless guy that I'm gonna ignore, and I see a homeless woman standing there. And for whatever reason, maybe because I grew up in Texas in the South or whatever, and I just felt like my heart went out to her. Like I was like, man, I could be my mom, you know? I should do something to help her, you know? And so in LA, if you've been to LA, I'm not sure what it's like here, but you have to pay for parking everywhere. And so my cup holders are full of quarters. I'm thinking, you know what? I've got an empty Ziploc bag now. Why don't I just give her all these quarters? So I reach in, grab all these quarters, and fill up this bag now. All of them. It's like a 3-pound bag worth of quarters now. I'm like, dude, well, she's gonna change her life. All right, Johnny, good job. And so I haven't done this before. I roll down the window, I put my hand out like this, and she's a good distance away, like me in the middle of the room, and she has her sign, and she sees me. I was like, what? I haven't done this. Am I supposed to go to you? How does it? And I'm like trying to like charade to her, like, I don't know what to do. I can't go that far. What am I supposed to, can you come get it? Oh, how does this work? And the light turns green. And these cars in front of me, they take off. Because they must have felt this guy revving behind me. And then I do the same thing because I'm like, that's what I have to do. Let's go. And now I look down, I'm like, wait a second, I'm going 20 miles an hour. 3-pound bag of quarters. And she's expecting me to give this to her. I can't stop. This guy's gonna run me over. He's right behind me now. I'm like, wait, 20 miles an hour, 3 pounds, 20 miles an hour. How's this exchange gonna happen? I don't know. What if I throw it in her cut and she hangs on too long? I pull her into the car, or I hang on to it and I fly out and I die? I don't know what to do. I'm panicking. I'm like, Johnny, wait. You're a martial artist. Focus. You're also half Asian, just calculate. 20 miles an hour, 3-pound bag of quarters, all you have to do is go, watch it gracefully land into her hands. So I'll wait for the right moment, and I do the math. Now. And I release. I said this yesterday too, but I think God was upstairs like, boom! Moses, Jesus, bring some popcorn. We gotta watch this in slow motion. Oh, I'm recording it. We'll play it back when he's dead. Oh, this is gonna be good. So if you've ever been in a car accident or something, time slows down. So there I was, I'm like, now. And I watch as this 3-pound bag of quarters flies through the air at 20 miles an hour. A 3-pound bag of quarters smacks her in the face. The bag rips open, quarters fall glistening in the sunlight as she's going down. And all I could do was this. I was going so fast that I actually screeched around the corner. It's like a drive-by quartering from any other perspective. There's nowhere for me to turn around. So I just kept driving home.